Words of wisdom. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing. I am truly grateful to each and every one of you. Stop proving your worth to people who already made up their minds about you. Seriously. Don't spend your whole life trying to convince people that you are a good person. You don't need a presentation, a long explanation, or perfectly chosen words to validate your character. The way you move, the way you treat people, the way you handle life, that already says everything. And the truth is, some people will see all of that and still choose not to understand you. But that's not something you fix. That's something you accept and stop pouring energy into. There will be times where you show up with a genuine heart, patient, kind, doing your best, and it still won't be received the way you hoped. And yeah, that can feel frustrating, even unfair. But not every opinion about you deserves your time or your emotional investment. Some people are committed to misunderstanding you, and no amount of explaining will change that. Once you realize that, it gets easier to let go instead of constantly trying to prove something that doesn't need proving. Not everyone is going to recognize your effort, your growth, or your intentions, and honestly, they don't have to. Your job isn't to be understood by everyone. Your job is to stay true to who you are, even when it's uncomfortable, even when nobody claps for you, even when it goes unnoticed. The right people, they won't need convincing. The wrong people, they will never be satisfied no matter how much you explain. Learn to tell the difference. And stop exhausting yourself trying to fill spaces that were never meant to hold you. And when it comes to your life, your dreams, your goals, your next chapter, no one can carry that for you. Absolutely no one. Support is great, but ownership is yours and yours only. The vision you have for yourself, that's personal. That's your walk to take step by step. If you sit around waiting for validation or approval before you start, you're going to delay your own life. Move anyway, even if people don't get it, especially if people don't get it. Life is going to test you. There's no way around that. There will be moments that stretch you, break you open, and force you to grow in ways you didn't expect. But those moments aren't permanent, even when they feel like they are. Take the lesson, take the growth, and then let it go. Don't carry every heavy moment with you forever. Reflection helps you grow, but holding on to everything keeps you stuck in a version of yourself you've already outgrown. And let's be real. Being a good person doesn't mean being available to everyone all the time. It doesn't mean saying yes when you're drained or giving when you have nothing left. Even the kindest people need boundaries. Boundaries don't make you cold. They protect your peace. You can't keep pouring from an empty cup and expect to feel whole. Your energy matters. Protect it like it does. Also, don't make permanent decisions based on temporary emotions. Feel what you feel. Your emotions are valid, but don't let them control every reaction. Anger can cloud your judgment. Hurt can make things feel bigger than they are. Frustration can create a sense of urgency that is not real. Give yourself space before you respond. Sometimes choosing not to react right away is not avoidance, it's wisdom. Life moves in seasons. There will be times of growth, times of confusion, times of connection, and times where you feel completely on your own. None of it lasts forever. What matters is how you carry yourself through those seasons. Your response to life is what shapes you, not just what happens to you. And yeah, you won't always be understood, even by people who care about you. That's just part of being human. But being understood was never the requirement for your growth. Staying aligned with yourself is. You're allowed to evolve. You're allowed to change. You're allowed to outgrow expectations that were never really meant for you in the first place. So be a good person, but don't lose yourself trying to prove it. Do not over-explain. Do not overgive. Don't stay in places that constantly drain you. Your time is limited. Your energy is valuable. Every day you're deciding where both go, whether you realize it or not. And at the end of it all, it's not going to matter how well you convinced people of your worth. What's going to matter is how honestly you lived, how much you grew, and how true you stayed to yourself while everything around you kept shifting. Okay, guys, I've got to run. If this hit you in some way, take it as a reminder. You are allowed to choose yourself. Share it with someone who needs to hear it, and come back to messages like this when you start to forget your own value. This space is for the ones learning to stand in who they are, quietly, confidently, and without needing permission. Please like, share, and subscribe. I would be most grateful. With much love to all. God bless and take care.